Good morning, students. Admission of a partner, and today's topic is investment fluctuation reserve. Meaning, investment fluctuation reserve is a reserve created out of the profits to meet the fall in the market value of the investment. It is created to adjust the difference between the book value and market value of the investment. As you are aware that there are two types of reserves. One is general reserve and another is special reserve. Investment fluctuation reserve is also a special reserve which is created out of the profits for absorbing the loss which would arise when the market value of the investment falls. So this reserve has a special purpose for adjusting the fall in the market value of investment, and therefore it is created to adjust the difference between the book value, that is balance sheet value, the value appearing in the books, and market value of the investment. There are certain cases which I would like to discuss with you, with the help of which we would understand this investment fluctuation reserve, the treatment of investment fluctuation reserve. Case 1. Suppose V and A are partners with profit sharing ratio 2:1. They admit a new partner Z. Their balance sheet was as follows on the date of admission. So on the date when admission of Z was done, at that day the balance sheet appeared as follows. Investment is appearing on the asset side of the balance sheet at rupees 30,000, while investment fluctuation reserve is appearing at rupees 21,000. Investment fluctuation reserve, you may also call it investment fluctuation fund. The same is appearing at 21,000. Now we are going to compare on the date of admission whether the market value of investment has fallen or not. Since investment fluctuation reserve was created for the sole motive to adjust the fall in the value of investment, so we will compare on the date of admission whether the investment's market value has reduced or not. If it has not reduced, then this investment fluctuation fund has no use, and therefore before admission of Z, this IFR must be distributed between V and A, that is old partners, in their old profit sharing ratio. Reason being, this reserve was created out of profits of the business when V and A were partners only, and therefore this reserve belongs to old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. And since in this case, since market value of investment has remained constant, therefore this 21,000 IFR will have no use, and this will be distributed to V and A old partners in old ratio. Therefore the journal entry would be, so treatment, first understand the conclusion, that is no need to use this fund, there is no need to use this reserve or fund, and distribute the whole of rupees 21,000 between the old partners in old ratio. So the journal entry will be IFR investment fluctuation reserve or fund account debit 21,000 to V's capital account to A's capital account, and this has been distributed in the old ratio, that is 2:1. So first case you have understood. Now let us understand the second case. Again the same question is there. With V and A are partners and their PSR is 2:1, and they have admitted a new partner Z. investment is appearing in its books. This is book value of the investment. Book value of the investment is 30,000 and investment fluctuation fund is 21,000. Now you are given in the question on the date of admission, market value of the investment is 32,000. Now you compare this book value with the market value. Since the market value is not decreasing, rather it is increasing. Therefore, again in this case, this investment fluctuation fund has no use and this belongs to V and A in old ratio. Therefore, it will be distributed to old partners in old ratio. Now, since investment is increasing, the value of investment is increasing, and on the date of new partners admission, we revalue various assets and liabilities, and investment is also an asset. Therefore, its revaluation shall be recorded. Its upward revaluation of rupees 2,000 shall be recorded. Hence, the conclusion is no need to use this reserve or fund and distribute the whole fund of rupees 21,000 between old partners in old ratio. And for as far as 2,000 increase in investment value is concerned, use the revaluation account to revalue the investment. Now the journal entries that are to be passed are as follows: investment fluctuation reserve account debit or investment fluctuation fund account debit 21,000 to V's capital account to A's capital account in old ratio 2:1. This investment fluctuation reserve has been distributed. And now we have done the investments revaluation. Since investment value is increasing, therefore investment account is to be debited by rupees 2,000. From 30,000 to 32,000 should be recorded. Therefore 2,000 increase has been recorded by debiting the investment account. At the same time, this is a gain for the firm. Therefore revaluation account has been credited. Now after that, we shall discuss the three cases which are related with the fall in value of investment. There are three cases that are to be discussed which will be related with fall in the value of investment, and therefore in every case you will understand the logic behind the investment fluctuation fund. So in the next video I will discuss that case also, those three cases also. Thank you for the time being. Thanks a lot.